Hey Strong Side, welcome to Whiteboard Wednesday. Today we're continuing the topic of nutrition in our series, Nutrition, Real versus Ideal, okay? Now I would love for all of your nutrition to always be ideal. I would love for everyone to eat perfectly and be incredibly healthy, but we all know that that's not gonna happen every day, all the time, all year long, okay? So let's talk about some things, simple things that you can do this summer to help you stay healthy and to have better nutrition. All right, the first one I want to talk about is your grocery shopping. Now, when you go to the grocery store, first of all, don't shop hungry. All right, we've all been there. We've been the hungry shopper. It's going to be really hard on your wallet and hard on your waistline, okay, as you start throwing in chips and cookies into your cart. Now, what I want you to do is think about the perimeter of the grocery store, okay, going around the edges. That's where your real foods are, and the more of those you can incorporate into your diet, the more you can eat the rainbow. That's your fruits and vegetables, okay, your meats. All right, that's maybe your dairy selection. All of the good proteins and all of the good fruits and vegetables that you like are around the edges. Once you start getting into the middle of the grocery store, that's where you're gonna find things like chips and cookies and a lot of processed foods that have a lot of additives and things in them that are really not great for our bodies. So the more you can shop to the outside, the better off you're gonna be. The next thing I want to talk about is when you are shopping the outside and you're looking at produce, do you need to be organic or not? Now, organic is ideal, all right? If you can eat organic foods, that's fantastic. No pesticides, no chemicals. We don't want to put any added toxins into our body. However, I recognize that that's not always real in that we can't always afford to constantly eat organic produce, and we don't always have access to organic produce, all right? They just may not have it available at our store on that particular day. One thing I want to give you as a tip that you can look at is something called the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. Now, every year, a group called the Environmental Working Group tests fruits and vegetables for their levels of pesticides, okay? And it's updated each year. And then they let you know what are the cleanest 15 fruits and vegetables and what are the 12 with the most pesticides. That's the Dirty Dozen. You can look this up, all right? You can research it, and that helps you to make a more informed decision, especially if you're trying to decide like, hey, if I should only get a few things organically because that's what's in my budget, what should I do? So just to give you a couple of examples, on the 2021 Clean 15, there are 3 things on there that I like in particular: avocados, broccoli, and cantaloupe. I know that when I go to buy those at the store, I can feel secure that they're pretty clean, even if I can't find organic. I'm good to go. On the other side of that, on the Dirty Dozen, you're gonna find bell peppers, apples, grapes, okay, strawberries as well, things like that. So that just gives you some options and it gives you some knowledge. I feel like the more prepared you are when you're making your choices, the better off. And if you're not gonna eat organic, it's okay too, all right? But still, the perimeter of the grocery store. I'd much rather have the fruits and vegetables over the cookies and chips, okay? Now, the last thing I want to talk about today real quick is hydration in the summer, okay? Ideally, we would just all drink water all the time. We would be super hydrated. We wouldn't have any caffeine taken away from that. We wouldn't drink any alcohol, but hey, you know, it's the summer and we're having a good time. And in reality, we are gonna have caffeine and sometimes we are gonna have alcohol. So what you wanna do is you wanna double down on that water, okay? You wanna drink as much as you can, all right? Especially if you're working out in the heat, if you're running outside, you wanna really focus on getting as much water as possible. All right, Strong Side, I hope you have a great day.